Alright, what is good, everybody? We are back at a brand new episode of Off the Grid. You guys already know, us three returning. Elian couldn't join us. He might be probably in the third episode. We'll see. We can't guarantee it now because bro's been, delaying it. Bro's been delaying it. So you guys already know it's going to be us three again. We got the holiday episode for you guys. And yeah, let's get into it, bro. As you guys already know, it is the holiday season. We're recording this a few days before Christmas. And we got some theories, Christmas movie theories. We got some Mandela Effects for you guys again. We're going to get into it. First one. Now, this is a Christmas movie theory. Frosty the Snowman. You guys already know. That. Frosty the Snowman. Iconic. Iconic. We talked, what was the last episode? We talked about...
The scarf, I believe.
The scarf Mandela Effect.
Oh,
right.
Yep.
This one is a theory, a movie theory. So, this is Frosty the Snowman is actually a demon. A demon. I don't know if you guys have heard this one. Have you guys heard this one at all?
Bro, what the hell?
It sounds crazy. Okay, so I'm going to explain why. I'm explaining the theory why people say that Frosty is a demon now. For one, when the kids build Frosty... It is towards like the end of winter, like almost the start of spring, because at the end of Frosty the Snowman, the movie, he melts. You guys remember? Like the sun comes up, all the snow is melting. So obviously it's like towards the end, like the end of winter during like start of spring, basically. Now, when the kids make Frosty, when they're building him and everything, for his eyes, they put coal. They put coal in his eyes, It's not buttons or nothing. It's actually like black, like coal. And you know like what?
Actual coal.
Yeah, like actual coal.
Okay.
Now, the theory behind why they use coal is because the kids that built Frosty were actually naughty. Because what does Santa do to bad kids?
Bring coal.
He gives them coal.
Ass.
Oh, shit. Bro, he gives them coal, bro. So with that negative energy they used, with the given coal, they put it like into Frosty, kind of giving him like bad vibes already, So that's just a start of it. Next, they do what I'm gonna say like a demonic ritual, bro, because they're all when they sing, they're singing, chanting while holding hands, bro.
Yeah.
And like I'm gonna show like a little clip right here that goes with it. But as you can see, bro, look, hold on, they're playing around and everything. You can see the kids. They're building Frosty the Snowman right here. They got that. The coal eyes, everything's normal, the pipe. And then...
Oatmeal? How about Frosty?
Oatmeal. Como.
Yeah, Frosty it is. Frosty the Snowman. Yay!
So they come up with this name. Bro, tell me that's not tell me that's not like a ritual, bro.
That looks like a ritual,
that's a ritual, bro. Look at that. They're holding hands. They're like chanting, bro. And then that's how like Frosty like comes to life right there, dog. And with that, bro, so it gets dark because of that. Because another thing, bro, is that the kids basically like worship Frosty the Snowman in the movie. Like they follow him everywhere. All these things happen, and he kind of like gets the kids into like bad situations, because there's like parts where they're like walking into like the middle of traffic with cars oncoming, and like there's a scene where like they disobey a cop and stuff. So it's like all that negative energy and everything. When they brought in Frosty, he's like low key a demon, bro.
Yeah,
so
he's making them do bad things.
Yeah, bro. So the theory, because when you watch the movie, where you see like, oh shit, bro, they're like doing bad things, bro, low key.
Yeah.
And like that's
They're
a
the
theory,
naughty
bro.
kids.
Yeah, the naughty kids built Frosty. And did a ritual to bring him to life, and it's actually a demon, like a low-key demon, bro. Like that's a dark theory right there, bro. Like it's pretty far-fetched, but like it's
that's
funny.
What I was about to say, bro.
It's like funny to see, like, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Like the funniest part is just that they're all singing together, in the circle, because it actually looks like a ritual right there.
Yeah, I mean they're holding hands, they're singing a song. And everything.
Like it actually looks like a ritual right there. But that one's pretty funny. That one's pretty funny. Or rate that one. Rate that theory. On how much you guys enjoyed that one, like just how you enjoyed it, like not realistic, but like how much you enjoyed it. Let's say
10 out of 10.
Nah,
Nah.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'll give it a 5, bro.
The spinning ritual part, bro, like, I don't know, that did it for me. I was like, all right,
it's
I
a
get
far
it.
reach, bro. It's a far reach.
Yeah, low key. All right.
3.
No. All right, here's the next one. Bro. So the next one is about. Have you guys watched Home Alone? That
Bro.
classic Christmas
Who
movie.
hasn't, bro? Who hasn't?
Exactly, bro.
Let's
Exactly.
be honest, bro.
IMO
Everybody.
best Christmas movie. IMO. So Home
I'm gonna
Alone,
have to
bro.
second that. I'm gonna have to second that.
Bro, it's just so good, huh? But Home Alone, bro, we all know it. It's the one with Kevin McAllister, little kid. His family goes on vacation during the holidays, and they end up forgetting him at home because there's so many children, bro. It's like 12 of them, but they end up forgetting him, so he stays at home. Some robbers try to get in, and that's when he like sets up traps, protects his house and everything. All that stuff happens. Now, do you guys know the movie Saw?
Yeah.
The horror movie with the
Jigsaw
viejito,
and
yeah.
everything.
With Billy the puppet, you have the viejito who sets up all the traps and everything to people who he thinks basically deserves them. So there's a movie theory about these two that Kevin McAllister grows up to become Jigsaw.
Jigsaw, no.
The
way,
old
bro.
man.
No.
The old man. There's a theory
Bro,
about it.
what?
So basically, bro. Basically about this theory right here is that since he was a kid, basically, he was basically talented at building traps already. As we see in the movie, he builds traps to protect his home from intruders, from robbers. And what does Jigsaw do? He also builds traps to basically torture those he believes.
The people.
Yeah, those people
that did people wrong.
basically, bro, right there. So both traps, not only that, but both traps in Home Alone and Saw are triggered by the victims themselves. They're not triggered by himself, you know? Like, so in a way, you know, Jigsaw has never killed anyone when you think about it. He just puts them in a game, I guess you call it, trap, but there is a way of escaping it, and in the way that victim themselves like activates it.
Yeah.
Another thing, Kevin, if you watch his traps in Home Alone, is the same thing. When the robbers trying to come in, they like walk into something that they activated themselves. He just set it up.
Yeah, well, they could have evaded it by not entering the home.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly.
like what? Like, don't enter to a home that's not yours.
That bro, fucking the Wet Bandits. That's all their names, bro. They all name themselves the Wet Bandits. Another thing, Jigsaw and Kevin both love using tape recorded audio. In Home Alone, Kevin would use that old movie. You remember? He would use a recording and play it to scare off like people, like the pizza delivery men and everything. He would use that recording to scare people off. What does Jigsaw use? He uses recordings on Billy the puppet to like announce the rules of the games and shit to the victims. Now another thing, if you see the picture right here that I have screen shared, you can see Kevin and then, you know, basically I forget his name in the movie. I think it's like John Kramer. But you can see they're pretty identical when you think about it. Like one as a kid, like the facial like features, as you said, they both have blue eyes. You know, their blonde hair. Like in a way, bro, you could say when he ages and grows up, he could look like that.
Yeah,
he could look like that in the future, and so that's what like ties it up. Like both of them being, you know.
Wait, do we
the
know
same
if
person right there?
The director is the same director?
The same director for the movies?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they are. No, they're not. But, you know, there's just so many hints and everything that leads to it that you could say, you know, Kevin McAllister grew up to become Jigsaw. Like that shit. That one's pretty crazy, bro. Especially when you look at their traps and everything, their similarities, how they, you know, they play and everything. Like play it out.
Yeah, how they put everything out.
Yeah, so that one's pretty crazy right there, bro. Fucking Kevin McAllister grows up to be John Kramer. Or Jigsaw. I forget his real name.
Plot twist. They're in the same universe. That's why.
Cool. All right, rate that one. Rate that movie theory right there.
That one's a little bit better than the one before. The
one before? This one, like, even the way they look, bro. Like, it's like, damn, bro, that could be him when he ages,
Even like
you know?
on that picture right there where the puppet is at.
Oh, yeah, bro, low
With
key.
the clown right there, yeah.
The half and half.
Yeah,
Bro,
half
that is crazy. Hey, what's this picture right here? What the hell?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, they're like,
kind of similar.
Oh
a little bit.
yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah. Could have been like an inspiration or something.
Yeah, low key. Damn. All right. But that's that theory right there. Next one I got for you guys. This one is funny as shit, bro. This was like hella far fetched, but like in a way it makes sense, bro. Low key, like you could say it is. No, this one's about Santa Claus, bro. Shout out to boy Santa.
Fat fuck.
Bring me my Game Boy this year. But Santa
Please,
Claus.
Santa, I
all
need
right.
more RAM. I go.
Oh, for real. That shit is clowning, bro. All right. So this movie theory right here, Santa, they say Santa is actually an exiled wizard from Hogwarts. That shit already sounds funny as fuck, bro.
What the
Now
fuck?
I'm gonna give you guys like it sounds funny, like bro, Santa's a fucking wizard, bro. Like what? No, but I'm gonna explain like why people
You're a
will say
wizard,
this
Santa.
theory, bro. No. All right, I'm gonna explain it though. I'm gonna explain why people say this theory, bro. So Santa, when you think about it, bro, Santa is basically magic. He does things that can't really be explained when you think about it, you know?
I mean, how
like-
the fuck does he travel the whole world?
The whole world.
in
like-
7 hours.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Now, here's one thing. What does Santa do when he shows up to people's houses? Like in movies and shit. How does he get inside the houses? No, man.
That chimney.
He Santa goes
yeah.
through the chimney. How can a fat ass like that fit in a chimney? You know how? In Harry Potter, how do the wizards travel? They travel one way of transportation. They travel through the chimneys, bro. Do you remember that? They travel through chimneys, and that kind of like teleports them to other chimneys or other locations.
Yeah, to other places, yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing wizards do. They can travel through chimneys, and it makes sense because Santa is like big, bro. He's big body. How could he fit
he's
down a chimney
huge
like that?
motherfucker.
Exactly.
Big body.
How could he fit in a chimney without like damaging anything?
Getting
you know?
stuck?
Yeah, or getting stuck, bro. Yeah, exactly. Because he's a wizard. All right, another thing, Santa. So parents and everyone say that they've never seen Santa and shit. You know, even the kids have never seen Santa. Why? How is it that he can go to like millions of houses, leave presents and everything, and no one has seen him? You know why? Because he knows the Obliviate spell. You remember what that spell does? It erases memories. It's the one that Hermione uses on her parents. Because that spell erases like memories.
Or
So
he has the invisible cloak.
the invisibility cloak. Or he could. Like those are two other theories. Right there. That's another one right there, bro. The invisibility.
You just uncovered 2 more theories, bro.
I know, bro. That's crazy. Now, how this leads to what you said at first, Eric. Now, how could Santa travel around the whole world in like 8-7 hours? You know, in one night, basically. Think about it. One night.
Bro.
He uses the time turner, the shit that can move back in time. Remember the shit that Harry and Hermione use?
Yeah, and
The time
third
turner.
movie, fourth
Yeah,
movie.
bro. He has that. That way he can travel around the whole world, leave everyone presents, and, you know, in one night, basically.
Yeah.
In just one night. Now, another thing. The reason he's an exiled wizard is basically he accidentally performed magic in front of muggles. So because he did that and he got exiled, making him go into hiding into the North Pole, where it's international waters, making him legally protected from like the wizard
Anybody.
type of government. I forget what they're called. But you know what I'm saying? The North Pole is basically international waters, so they can't like go over there and get him.
They have
Since
no
he is
jurisdiction.
exiled. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Just like that. And that's the theory of what people say. Why Santa is a wizard. Santa is a wizard, bro.
I'm
Exiled
Ah.
wizard. So that's the theory right there, bro. Rate that one. That was super far fetched, you know,
That
because
one,
Harry Potter.
I
But
think, look,
it like the explanation
makes
though.
sense. It makes
Yeah,
sense. Yeah,
yeah.
it
The
makes
explanation.
sense.
Because like,
Cause like, how the fuck is a chimney? Wait.
Mm-hmm,
You gotta think though. Not every house has a chimney.
not every house has one, bro. That's true.
So
That's true. He probably used the. I don't know,
door?
bro. Dobby probably traveled it.
He just gets a crowbar and breaks to the front
Yeah.
door.
and just fixes it with a magic spell.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Fuck. Hey, that's true, bro. That is true.
Plot twist: Santa's not actually fat. That's why he gets to move chimneys.
Damn, imagine, bro. What if we've had it wrong the whole time? He's all skinny as hell.
He's Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, he's all stretchy. He's all stretchy as hell, bro.
He's all stretchy as hell, bro.
That would have me so weak, bro. Hey, yo, shout out Santa, man. Makes sense, bro. Because
Very
in a
cool,
way,
bro.
Santa is magic, bro. When you think about it,
He is, bro. He is.
basically magic, bro.
Brings out the good times.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, boys. Next one I got for y'all. Now, I got some Mandela effects for you guys. Now, this first one, still Christmas in a way, you know? It's still
Bro,
Christmas.
I don't know, bro. These ones always give me the chills, bro.
The Mandela effects? All right.
Yeah.
All right, so this one is A Nightmare Before Christmas Mandela Effect. Have you guys seen that movie? Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington,
Yep.
you know, all that. Now, this one is about Zero, which is his ghost dog. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, what do you guys remember being on the color of his nose? What do you guys remember? Jack Skellington, his ghost dog. His ghost dog's obviously white, but the tip of his nose, like, do you guys remember the color of it? Tip of his nose.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
But if I would say a color, it'd be like black.
You think it'd be
Yeah.
black?
Black.
Now, here's the
yeah.
thing. A lot of people actually remember it being red to kind of imitate Rudolph.
Okay.
So a red nose to imitate Rudolph. But this is a lot of people, like, this got people stumped on it. Now, in reality, his nose is actually...
No. Get that out of the way, bro.
It's
That's no way
actually
it's
a-
pumpkin, bro.
It's a pumpkin, bro. It's a jack-o'-lantern, bro.
It's not a pumpkin, bro.
It's a
What?
jack-o'-lantern. Look, even in the movie right here. That shit's crazy, dog. Look, it's a bright jack-o'-lantern. But everybody remembers it being red because it kind of imitates Rudolph. And at the, like, towards the end of the movie, when he's like, Jack Skellington's like flying around the world doing his Santa thing,
It's Christmas, yeah.
he even has Zero at the front, kind of looking like Rudolph to light up the, like, the rest of the way and everything, you know? But
Yeah.
and actually, it's a jack-o'-lantern, bro. Like, I've seen that movie so many times and I never noticed it was a
I
fucking
never
jack-o'-lantern,
noticed.
bro. I thought it was a red nose, low key, bro. I thought that one was
Is it-
red.
Wait, but like, I don't know, bro. Like the paintings, maybe, yeah, but in the movie though, can you actually notice it?
That's what I'm thinking, bro. It's like, I'm gonna have to rewatch it. We might have to rewatch it,
same,
low
bro. I'm
key.
gonna have to rewatch it.
I don't know if it's weird because I do remember it being red, bro. That
Honestly,
one,
don't
I remember it.
being any color, low key.
That's just kind of trippy. We'll see who it stumps, huh? But that's one Mandela effect. The other one I got, this one is a Mario Kart Nintendo 64 one. Now, this one is about the classic Rainbow Road.
Okay.
You guys,
Everybody knows that.
everybody knows
that
Rainbow
map.
Road. You guys remember
Yep.
Rainbow Road? That map used to piss me off because
You
I fucking
fall off the map?
you drift, and you'd fall off the map sometimes just because of the corners were like that. That shit always pissed me off, and that was one thing that pissed me off also on the Nintendo 64 one, bro, because we just fall off and that shit was crazy. Now the crazy thing about Rainbow Road on Mario Kart Nintendo 64 is that there's rails, so you can't fall off
Cap.
in Mario Kart Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road.
Cap. bro.
There is
No
rails,
way.
bro. So look at these, bro. Look at these. There has
No,
always been
bro.
rails.
There's never been rails, bro.
There has always been rails on Mario Kart Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road.
Nah, bro.
Look at that shit.
What the fuck?
Look at that shit.
Is that on all of them or just
Nintendo 64. Look. So many rails, bro. Look at that. So many rails.
Dude, the amount of times I've raged falling off the map on that map.
Yeah, on Rainbow
and
Road,
you're
bro. That's what
telling
I'm
me
saying,
there's
bro.
There's
Yeah.
rails.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy. It's like, cause obviously if you look at the newer Rainbow Road and shit, there's like a lot of parts where there's like no rails at all, you know, and that's probably
Yeah.
why we remember it. But in Nintendo 64, bro, look, there's like rails everywhere, bro, on this Rainbow Road. So it's like pretty rare to fall off this map, but there is always rails. Look at that shit, bro. Like star rails and everything. That's
Nah,
crazy, bro.
I'm saying,
That's
bro,
crazy,
after,
dog.
After 2012, bro, we just entered a different.
We
parallel
yeah, we
universe,
did.
bro.
We did, huh?
And we remember things differently than what they were actually are, bro.
For real, bro.
There's no way.
That shit is crazy, bro. No, imagine. Hey, has anyone said that theory? Did we make this up? I don't even know. But 2012, once we entered, or basically started 2012 and shit, we entered a like new dimension and stuff.
New dimension, bro.
And
Yeah,
that's
bro.
probably
I mean,
what
it makes
started a
sense,
lot
bro.
of like a Mandela
makes
effects
sense.
and everything. Yo,
I remember
it
Mandela
could,
being
bro.
dead a long ass time ago.
Yeah,
And then
bro,
turns
that's
out he just
crazy.
died a couple years ago.
Bro, that's fucking crazy, bro.
I mean, a couple years ago was probably like 10 years ago, but
Yeah.
you get my point.
Yeah, low key. But no, that shit's crazy, dog. All right,
Yeah,
next
bro.
Mandela effect I got for you guys. This one could depend, cause I've heard people, this one didn't really affect them, and they're like, "Oh no, I remember it that way," But this one is about Beats by Dre. You guys already know.
The iconic
sir.
headphones, the bass
Iconic,
headphones.
bro. Yes, sir. You guys already know.
Yeah.
Iconic headphones, Beats by Dre. I'm pretty sure we've all owned them. They're like
Yeah.
huge, bro.
At
Like
one
growing
point,
up.
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Now, one thing that kind of like really freaked me out. I haven't owned Beats since like middle school, bro. That was the last time I had them. And the packaging, I always remember saying Beats by Dre on the packaging, on the boxes when you buy them. But in reality, bro, this whole time, you're telling me it's always said Beats by Dr. Dre?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys always noticed that too?
Yep.
It's always said
bro.
Beats by Dr. Dre, not Beats by Dre. I remember it always being just Beats by Dre.
Because it's Dr. Dre forehead.
Yeah,
It
but-
is,
yeah,
it is, but
it's
like,
Dr. Dre, so it makes sense. It's always been Dr. Dre.
but it's like crazy though, cause like, even if you go on their
Beats
like
by
on
Dre.
their socials, it's all their socials are Beats by Dre
It's
and everything like that,
Dr.
bro.
Dre.
Maybe because he's not a
I don't know, bro. Maybe
He's not a
he
doctor
got
anymore.
PhD.
No, mom, he's not a doctor anymore. But that one's crazy to me, cause just like Beats by
new
Dr.
boxes?
Dre just doesn't sound right, bro. Like honestly,
Yeah.
Like
the
Beats
new
by
boxes
Dre?
don't even say Dr. Dre or Dre at all.
do they really not?
No, look,
What the fuck does it say?
nothing, bro.
Beat Studio.
Beats Studio, that's all it says, bro. There's
What's
there's
the-
no
what the fuck?
more mentioning of Dr. Dre anymore.
Because he sold it, didn't he? He sold Beats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did sell it.
Huh.
Huh.
I'm gonna have to ask my brother if he still has his box and confirm that one.
For real, that one's crazy. But yeah, but like if you look at the boxes and shit, like yeah, like even this one says
Wait, that white one in the middle.
Beats by Dr. Dre.
Oh.
Beats by Dr. Dre. It's just so weird because like Beats by Dre just sounds better.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
just
so
say it, Beats
Dr.
by
Dre?
Dre. Beats by Dr. Dre.
Maybe that's why we don't like really remember it though,
Oh, probably, huh?
because we never said the doctor. Like it sounds so fucking weird.
Exactly. It does sound weird, but it's just funny that it always said that on the box. And maybe that's the thing right there. Maybe it's just because it sounded weird, so we didn't really want to say it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's wild, bro. That one's wild. The other
Guys,
one
Look what's in my Beats case.
was no.
3DS games.
Those
Paco.
3DS
Yes, Nintendo games, bro.
bro.
That shit's funny.
Anyways.
But yeah, that's basically the ones I have for you guys. I do have one story. It's a Mandela Effect story. Now, this happened to me in elementary, bro. I was like, so it randomly came into my mind, bro, and I wrote it down quick because I forget a lot of shit, bro. And so if I don't write it down, I'll forget the story for another like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I forget shit so easily. This is a time in elementary school that like all my friends made me like think of a Mandela effect before like Mandela effects were a thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like they kind of like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if they were like serious or like playing with me or some shit, but basically this was about the Backyardigans, bro. So the Backyardigans, we all know this iconic TV show right here. We watched it when we were kids and shit. As you can see, the characters are all right here. We got Uniqua, we got Pablo, Tyrone, Tasha, Austin. I have no idea who the fuck this is, to be honest, bro. Boinga's mom, what the fuck?
I don't remember that one.
Voiced by Alicia Keys.
Hey, bro.
Oh, bro, I don't even
Boinga.
remember that character, bro.
Bro, wait,
I remember
what?
seeing
Wait,
it in my
what?
life. What?
Did I just think? Did we just find a
What?
new one? Wait, what?
Nah, bro, I don't remember that character at all, bro.
Wait.
Nah,
Who is
bro,
Boingo,
what the
bro?
fuck? I don't remember her at all.
Wait, nah. Did we just find a new Mandela Effect?
Nah, bro, I don't remember that character at all, bro. Unless it's new.
Nah, bro. This show ended
So I
a
think-
long time ago, bro.
Did it? When did it end?
I think it ended. It ended when we were kids, low key. Oh shit. Boinga's mom.
Nah, bro. I don't remember that character, bro, at all.
Bro,
According to this,
what?
he's only appeared in like 1 or 2 episodes.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Could be. Huh.
Bro, that freaked me out. I was
That's
like,
what-
no
yeah.
way. That was like a main character, bro.
Huh.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, the one episode she did appear in was in 2006.
Yo, that's wild, bro. All right.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
remember
that was
that
crazy, bro. I was like,
Yeah, I
no
don't remember
way that
character
just
at all,
happened.
bro.
Weak. All right, so basically what I was saying, this happened in elementary, bro, and I remember me and a few other kids in elementary, we were talking about our favorite characters in the Backyardigans, and a lot of people were mentioning Pablo, Tyrone, and I remember I told them my favorite was Austin, which is a purple kangaroo. You guys can see right there,
Yeah.
Austin, and I told them that, and then they all looked at me, bro. They all looked at me. They're like, "There's no purple kangaroo." And I was like, bro, what? Like, I just saw this shit. Like, that's my favorite character. His name's Austin. And, like, there's no character named Austin, bro. And I don't know if, like, they were fucking with me. This was in elementary. So, you know, you don't really
Yeah,
fuck with
they-
someone
they-
like that, you know? That's, like, level 100 troll, you know? Like, as kids, we don't have the
and
capability.
everybody?
Yeah,
Everybody?
everyone. They all looked at me when I said it, and they're like, "That's not a real character." And then in my mind, I was like, "Bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, that's a real character." And it stuck with me, bro. Like that whole day in school, I went home, I searched it up on YouTube on the computer quick, and he was there, bro. And the next day in school, I told him again. Nobody like, they said the same shit. They're like, "Bro, that's not a real character." And like, this is when we're in elementary school, so I can't pop out my iPhone and be like, "Bro, it's right here, huh? Look at this character." And bro, I don't know. After that day, I have no idea what the fuck happened, but we never talked about anything. And it like fucked me up, bro, because I was like, bro, like, are they
I mean, if you
fucking with
still
me?
remember it after 20 fucking
Bro,
years, bro.
it's so it's so crazy because it randomly came into my mind at work, bro. I was just
the
like,
fuck?
hold on, like it just came into my mind right, like randomly, dog.
He's all just doing his thing. He's like, Austin.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was like, wait a minute, like,
Hey,
bro,
but let us know in the comments though if you,
yeah,
if you don't
dog.
remember him. If you remember him.
Like, dog, that's like a Mandela effect before Mandela effects were a thing, bro. And I didn't even know it was a Mandela effect back then, huh? So that shit was
Weird.
crazy, bro. That's because you can't tell me that's like a level 100 type of troll, you know?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way.
And as kids, like, no, bro, there's no way like everyone trolled me like that.
As I say,
Everybody
it's-
got together. If
Yeah.
someone says Austin, say that.
Yeah,
doesn't
tell me,
exist.
yeah, like no way they all said that, bro. There's no,
There's no way.
bro.
The
There
one
has
day.
to be that one snitch, bro. There has to be
Yeah.
that one snitch that
Yeah.
says no.
Exactly, bro.
the one day you were absent from school, they all huddled up like, he ain't real.
But it's just so crazy because, like, I don't know, bro. That's like the craziest thing ever, dog. Fucking Mandela affected at the age of 8. Nah, come on.
Well, because he says his name in the song too when they introduce themselves. He's
Yeah.
the last person they introduce.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what freaked me out. I was like, bro, like, how do you guys not remember him? Like, it was just the craziest shit ever, bro. Like, fucking, that was a high troll, that was a high troll, dog.
If it was a troll, bro.
Yeah, if it was, bro, unless they were legit. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
We just entered new dimensions.
I mean, kind of like if I remember correctly, like some of these characters, like they didn't appear on every episode.
yeah, not every episode.
So
But,
that
like,
could have also been.
Austin was still a main, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So it's
true,
like, I
true.
don't know, bro. Like, they had to have remembered him, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, that shit was crazy. That shit
True.
fucked me up for a bit, And it finally
mean,
came to me one day.
Again, remembering it after 10, 11, 12
Yeah.
years.
It's like, dog, like, that shit happened, dog. That shit happened. Randomly
The
came
light.
into my mind.
The light bulb just popped on top of his
Yeah.
head. He's like,
That's exactly what happened. I was at work, and it just, I was like, holy fuck, bro. Like, Was this a Mandela effect? Before Mandela effects?
Oh no.
That's clowning.
Bro, hard level trolling right there, dog. I swear. But yeah, bro, that's low-key all I got for you guys today. You guys already know what's up. Those were my Christmas conspiracy theories / Mandela effects I got. Let's get into it, boys. Christmas horror stories, you guys already know. Volume 2.
A few years ago now, I was fresh out of college, and I moved back into my parents' house for the free food and rent while I looked for a long-term job. My parents lived in a very rural area. They were a good 60 miles from the nearest city, but I of course didn't have any other option. Summer quickly turned to winter with no luck on a new job. I was getting sick of staying at my parents all day long, so I took up a part-time job as a night security guard for a small construction site. It would only be temporary, just until I could find a job that's actually related to my field of study. The man who was in charge of the construction site was a family friend. His name was Rob.
Shout out Rob,
I
man.
needed night security, seeing as we were in a very rural area where the crime rate is essentially non-existent. A part of me thinks he just offered the job out of pity. Either way, I took it. It didn't pay well, but like I said before, it got me out of the house. I remember it was Christmas Eve. I was scheduled to work a night shift leading into Christmas morning. All I ever really did for that job was sit in one of the construction trailers, just to keep watch on things, I guess. I'll be honest, I usually brought my DS and just played that all night. I mean, I didn't really have any set tasks I needed to get done or anything. Up until that point, the most that had ever happened was a family of deer walking around outside the window, or sometimes I'd see a set of animal tracks in the snow. It had been snowing pretty hard this night. A few inches had accumulated on the ground. Something I should mention is the nearest occupied house was a good mile down the road. The actual small road leading up to the construction site was all it ever led to. For someone to travel up this road meant that without a doubt they were there for the construction site. In other words, there was nothing else up here and therefore no other reason for someone to be here. All of this made what I then saw outside, I guess just downright disturbing is the best way I could describe it. I routinely glanced out the window and saw the imprint of a snow angel under a streetlight. If you know what a snow angel is, it's basically when you lie on your back in the snow and swing your arms and legs back and forth.
Imagine opening the window, seeing that shit. No, man, bro.
This is something that no
I'd be like, what the fuck, God?
What's more, is it looked like a fully grown
For
adult
real, bro.
video.
Who the fuck did this,
I went outside to get a better look. I looked around for tracks in the snow and saw a set of them that came straight from the nearby woods, not the road. They led to the snow angel, and then around the back of the construction trailer I was just in. I couldn't get over the fact that I never once heard or saw this person, or even that there was a person out here in the first place. We were in the middle of nowhere on Christmas Eve, now early Christmas morning, and it was well below freezing out while still snowing. My heart rate started picking up at the thought that I wasn't alone out here. All I wanted to do was leave, and so I got in my car and started driving off. Now, this next part I'm not particularly proud of. I realized that all the construction workers would see the snow angel when they returned back to work and assume that I did it. Looking back, that wasn't a big deal, but back then I worried they might make fun of me for it. I seriously started turning back around just so that I could kick up the snow around the snow angel to get rid of it. As the construction trailer came back into view, I noticed a figure standing at the front door. He was wearing all black with a ski mask on. He had his back to me with his hand on the doorknob. Luckily, I had locked the door, but it didn't even look like he was trying to open it. He just stood there, frozen, with his head down. I panicked and stepped on the gas to turn back around. On my way back home, I left Rob a voice message explaining what I had just seen. Rob later said how he went out to the construction site as soon as he woke up and listened to my message. When he got there, there was nothing to see. Nothing was stolen, and what was left of the snow angel and footprints had been covered by more falling snow. Rob thought the guy was trying to rob the place, thinking no one would be there on Christmas Eve. And when he saw that I was there, he made a snow angel to try and scare me off. But what I don't understand is, then why didn't the guy rob the place when I left? I also just don't understand why his footprints came from the forest. It's possible it wasn't an attempted robbery, and rather some guy who wasn't right in the head just happened to stumble across the construction site.
That shit weird as fuck, bro.
Whatever the case, that marked the last shift I ever worked as a security guard.
Bro, imagine driving those roads, bro, at night alone.
At night,
It's happened a few years
since
ago.
snowing.
Oh,
I
bro.
was 24
That'd be
years old.
scary as
Because of
shit.
my financial situation at the time, I couldn't afford to travel and see my family for the holidays. It wasn't all bad though. One of my close friends offered to have me over for a Christmas dinner with his family. It went good. Come around say 7 o'clock.
Imagine
and I was
losing
getting ready to
traction.
leave.
No
It had
mommy,
been
bro.
snowing
Just
all night.
falling
I
off.
was getting pretty bad.
Fuck, bro. That should be
If I
scary
waited
as
any
fuck.
longer, I would have been stuck there. I had to have been one of the only cars out on those roads. I stayed at least a good 15 miles per hour under the speed limit as I made my way down the highway. Not only could I not see much of anything in front of me, but I also wanted to give myself enough time to stop if I needed to. As it turns out, I would need to. Up ahead through the snowflakes, I could make out a set of brake lights. As I got closer, I realized the car was completely stopped in the middle of the road. I honestly was just going to drive around it without giving it a second thought, but for whatever reason, traffic cones were placed next to the car, blocking me from doing so. I couldn't really drive off the road to get around it because both sides of the highway were slanted downward and covered in snow. I didn't want to get stuck. I slowed down as I got closer, and that's when I noticed an arm waving outside the driver's side window. My first thought was the guy's car had broken down in the weather and he needed help. Although I wasn't so quick to believe this. I've seen enough true crime documentaries to be skeptical. I knew the second I got out of my car to help this guy, I was vulnerable. But the other part of me worried this man's car really did break down on him on this remote highway. And if that were the case, the obvious right thing to do would be to give him a ride, especially considering the cold weather and how little traffic came through here. I inched closer as I was deciding what I wanted to do. Finally, I got close enough to the back of the car where I had to stop. I was still thinking. I did not want to get out of my car. The next few seconds happened in what felt like the blink of an eye. Without warning, the trunk of the car popped open and two armed men.
A la verga.
Oh, shit.
That shit made me jump out.
Masks to cover their faces. They started screaming at me to get out of my car as they pointed their weapons in my direction. Without even thinking of the consequences, I put the accelerator to the floor, my heart pounding in my chest. I went around the car and drove over the traffic cones. I looked in my rearview mirror and saw them rush to get back inside their car. For a second, I thought they were going to follow me, and they might have tried, but I was going as fast as I could. I lost their headlights pretty quickly. I probably broke every law for speeding that night, which was made even worse with the driving conditions of the road, but I needed to create as much distance as I possibly could. I focused on getting away for about 5 minutes, until I called the police and told them about the car and the armed men. I never heard back from them. Honestly, a part of me thinks they never even looked into it because of the poor driving conditions, but I can't prove this, so I obviously don't know. If I had to guess, I think the men were only trying to rob people. I think they were taking advantage of the inactive Christmas Eve roads, robbing people who were most likely carrying valuables in the form of Christmas presents. Although, I've since talked to some of my family members about this, and they think the men had much worse intentions.
Bro, that shit's scary,
Imagine,
bro.
I'll do the same thing, bro. Just
This
slam
story
on my
happened to me when I was 8 years old.
gas, even if I have
I
to.
don't remember all the
Easily,
details,
dog,
but I recently
easily.
asked my mom about it, and she helped me fill in some of the parts I didn't remember. It was a few days before Christmas, and my mom was taking my older sister and I to the store to get Christmas presents for our extended family. I think it was around 6 p.m. at night. I'm not exactly sure, but it was dark outside, I know that. Being that I was only 8, I got bored pretty quickly. It took maybe 15 minutes after entering a store for me to lose patience. While inside one of the stores, I remember sneaking away from my mom and sister to go off and do my own thing. Since it was almost Christmas, a lot of the bushes and trees outside were covered in Christmas lights. I began to wander over to the window to get a better look, and eventually, unknown to my mom, I left the store to go outside and see them up close. I remember standing right next to one of the bushes, admiring the lights and their different colors. At some point, I heard a man's voice from behind me saying hi. I turned around and looked up to see a grimy, what I now assumed to be a homeless man in a rough-looking Santa costume.
A la verga.
He pulled down his fake white beard to his chin and repeated himself. I kinda just stood there in awe before I finally said hi back. He asked me if I was looking at the lights, and I told him that I was and that I thought they looked cool. He then said, and I'll never forget his exact words, "If you like Christmas lights, you want to see the ones at my house. Here, follow me, I'll show you." He reached out and grabbed my hand. I excitedly grabbed it and started walking with him.
Asu.
Damn, bro, he fell for it.
What a fucking idiot.
when the bell indicating the store
Stranger
door had opened
danger.
chimed out.
You never learned that?
For real. L, huh?
It was my mom. I immediately felt the man's hand leave mine, and as I looked in his direction, I saw him full on sprinting away from us without saying a single word. My mom ran over to me and practically dragged me back inside with tears forming in her eyes. It took me a few years to fully understand the danger I was in that night. My family still talks about it a lot. I don't like to, but every once in a while I think about it myself. Particularly how close I was to having my life completely changed or even ended in that moment. If my mom didn't notice I was missing when she did, I likely wouldn't be here today.
Damn, bro, that shit's crazy, bro.
That last one, I mean, everybody gets taught stranger danger, so that's on him.
Yeah, bro. Yo, those last two, bro. Those last two are like,
Responsibility.
they could low-key like tie it into like human trafficking, bro. Cause
Yeah.
that second one where the dudes hopped out of the trunk when he was about to like help him on the road and shit. Like, bro, there's stories that shit like that happens and like people will jump out of the car, grab you, and like pull you in the car and shit.
Dude, yeah, have you not seen like videos of like where like you're in the highway and then you get off the highway and it's like a tunnel? And it's only a
Yeah.
1-lane tunnel, bro. And people just stop there pretending to be in danger or like
Yeah,
car
dog.
broken down. And then
Hell.
3 or 4 motherfuckers get out of the car and start going towards you.
Bro, exactly,
Like I'm
dog.
stepping on my gas, bro. If I have to run you over, bro, I
For
don't
real,
give a
dog.
fuck, bro.
Legit, bro.
I
That
don't
shit,
give a fuck.
that shit is scary as fuck. You, at that point, it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
to
yeah.
like, yeah, bro. Cause that shit's crazy. And then that last one, bro, god damn, bro. The last one,
Nah, that one's on him, bro. Take some responsibility.
the kid, no.
The kid, bro. Yeah, bro.
The
Like,
kid, bro.
stranger danger. What the fuck?
That is true, bro. Like whenever some like weird person, like a dog or whatever, that just like seemed off, you know, or not even like, you know, just like a
Not
random
even
stranger,
seemed off,
you know.
bro. Like if a random stranger, like when I was a kid, if a random stranger talked to me, I would just be like, yeah,
Yeah.
bye. I'll
Yeah,
just
low
run
key,
away, bro. Like,
low key,
go
bro.
somewhere else.
I'd be like, what the fuck? I just walk away, bro.
Like I don't know. At that point, he's just asking for it. I don't.
For real, bro. Like, there's no way you could get finesse like that, bro.
Yeah, there's no way you can get
Nah,
finesse like
bro.
that, bro.
You
Like,
just gotta
no
div.
way, bro. Like your parents tell you stranger danger, like what, 24/7 when you're a kid?
Yeah, bro. To not talk to strangers and shit. Exactly,
Yeah,
dog.
don't talk to strangers, bro.
So
They
it's
offer
like,
you something,
I-
say no, bye. Go
That shit-
different direction, bro.
That shit's crazy, bro. Hey, but that first one was pretty scary too, Loki.
That was a good one. Yeah.
How like he looked out the window and like you just saw like the, what was it called? The snow angel.
Right.
It's like a snow angel, and then like footsteps randomly. Bro, imagine. This has
In
gotta be like the
forest,
scariest
bro, in the
shit.
forest
Yeah.
especially.
Imagine you live like in a cabin out in the forest, and you know it
Oh, fuck,
snows.
bro.
It snows. One night you look out and there's like footsteps that are like in front of your door or window, whatever, and it leads into
And
the
there's a
forest.
Snow angel, bro. No,
Oh,
bro, fuck that,
I
bro.
would shit myself if I saw that, bro. I'd be
I would
like,
burn that
hell
shit.
no, bro.
He
I would
said,
burn the
wait, those
cabin
aren't my
down, bro.
footsteps.
Yeah, bro, exactly. Because like obviously you can be able to tell. Oh, these are not like dog footsteps or anything. You know, like you can tell it's like a shoe or something or like a boot. And you see that, bro? No, that's fucking game over,
I
bro.
don't know. Imagine if they were barefoot though.
Oh, that'd be scary as
I
shit,
think
bro. A
that'd be
bear?
even more scary.
Oh,
bro.
a bear, bro? Holy shit, dog. Cause like, bro, imagine. Have you seen those videos where people have encountered like bears and shit, like out in the
Yeah.
fort, bro? Those are the scariest shits ever. Cause like, bro, you can't outrun a bear.
You can't.
You can't
outrun, bro.
outfight a bear either, bro. So it's like you can't run away
That's cool,
from
bro.
it.
I think I can fight like 5 or 6, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of built different.
Cause like, bro, like think about like a black bear. They're not really that dangerous, you know, unless you like mess with them.
I'm pretty sure those are the ones that you're like supposed to stay still, right?
Though I think so,
bears?
the black ones, and then you're completely
Yeah.
fine. The grizzly bears, the brown ones are the ones you.
Brown bears
You
are
gotta
the
watch
ones You
out.
have to run or like.
You gotta
yeah.
you gotta do your best to like, cause those will chase you down, catch up to you.
Run.
But if you leave them alone, you just like walk slowly away from them. They usually just like go their own separate way.
Hey,
You
don't
know
quote
what's
on us.
crazy, bro?
Don't quote
Yeah,
on
don't quote on. Yeah,
don't quote us.
yeah, don't like
Don't
start
quote
walking away,
us.
shit, you know, because everything's
Yeah,
situational.
slowly.
At the end of the
Yeah.
day, like who knows what could go down, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy, bro? The craziest ones, bro. Polar bears, bro. polar bears are absolutely
They look
ruthless,
so
bro.
nice, bro. The Coca-Cola
Yeah.
bear, bro.
Because they're all white, fluffy, and you're like, damn, bro, that's a cute bear.
Like,
But
you just
those are
wanna hug
the
it, bro.
the
Those are
most
deadliest.
terrifying, bro. Yeah, deadliest because like not only because you think of black bears and grizzly bears, they eat meat, but they also can eat berries and like grass and all this
Yeah.
different type of shit. They're
And
omnivores.
they can get scared. They can
Yeah.
get scared too.
But bro, fucking polar bears, bro, they only eat meat and they will chase you down no matter what. Those things are ruthless. If you see a polar bear, you're fucked, bro.
yeah,
You're
like,
fucked. There's
just say game over. Honestly, just stand
It is
there and
game
take it.
over,
Just
bro.
take it.
you can't outrun it, nothing, bro. Those things will straight up in their mind, they're just gonna want to eat you. Straight up. So watch out with polar bears, bro. Like whoever, if you're visiting somewhere like out there, and shit.
There's polar bears.
Where they have polar bears, god damn, bro, you gotta watch out for that. Cause those
It's
will
all-
attack you.
It's all the polar bear when he sees a human, he's all.
Yeah, it's on the thumbnail. Insert thumbnail. Bro, nah, that shit has me weak, bro. So this is the end of the episode right here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new. And yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed your holiday. By the time this goes up, this will probably be dropped on Christmas Day. So, if you're watching this on Christmas, shout out to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas.
Chrysler.
Yes, sir. Hope you guys enjoyed your holidays in general. Because not everybody celebrates Christmas. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed your holidays in general. We're going to go hard for 2023. Bunch of content, everything. All of us in here. We're going to be doing shit, bro. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff, low-key.
Wait for our video on the top 5s of the year.
Oh, yeah. Our top 5 list. Just like how we did it last year. If you guys haven't checked it out, watch it. I'll leave an annotation up here somewhere. Like on top of Felipe or some shit. But yeah, we're going to have another top 5 with all of us this time. And it's gonna be lit. No, I'm on the thumbs up.
It's all.
Alright, but yeah, that's everything right there. We'll catch you on the next one then.
Peace.
Come on.
The fucking outro.